and then everybody was frozen, and it was like, oh okay.
Whoops.
Well, my neighborhood has like
over.
increased in size by a lot, so sometimes the internet gets really wonky now.
No worries. Everyone's just tired of Xanthia's shit at this point.
Probably.
That's rude. You're not supposed to agree with me.
Oh yeah, I totally cut out because I just like re-announced that I was live, so I totally was cutting in and out.
Yeah, that was you. Way to go.
It was me.
Yeah.
You're the problem. It's you.
Can we see the shield?
You sure can. Give me a second, and I will let you see shield. Not what I want. Nope. AKA, I'm waiting for the shield to be ready to show you all.
They're still out there banging on it with a hammer. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, they are working on it. And as you all are, like, they are rummaging to pull out the shield from their bag, one of them says, I'm sure you all have looked at bodies that looted them that you didn't kill yourself. Everybody has at some point.
I have. Not exactly proud of it, but survival is survival.
It's really pretty. Sorry. It's a pride shield.
I let the record show I just said various colors, but yes, and I'm okay with it. It turned out pretty nice.
Wow, this is actually quite impressive.
A lot of different dragons.
What are you looking to trade for it, or do you have a price?
We'll trade you Rooney for it.
What?
That's a fair deal.
Oh, we can have a pet. You see the
Yeah, he's over there on the oxen.
You see the goblin with the red hair look at the taller one and the other one that was kind of being like the leader and spokesperson, and is, can we keep him? Can we have a Rooney?
You can't have Rooney. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I was kidding. He's mine.
Oh. Okay. No Rooney.
We'll sell Rooney and then Jordan just rolls another character.
What do you all have to trade?
Rooney holds out his ball of clay with a bite in it.
You see the excited blue-haired one look. A ball. It's missing a piece though. And
yeah, he got hungry.
One holding the staff takes the staff to kind of block the blue-haired goblin, and no, we do not want their food. No.
I have a bag of dice. And then I take out my little pouch that has my dice set in it, or Boros' dice set.
Are you really trying to trade that hard work for dice? That probably took them hours. Their time is worth something, sir.
I don't have enough coin. Maybe I like dice.
We'll trade a Boros for this shield.
I am not for sale.
That's what you think. Everybody has a price.
What about the oxen?
Well, we need
You
to
have
pull
two?
the cart right now.
We just need one. You can have one, and we can have one.
I mean, I don't need a shield, but does it do anything?
It protects. See, you hold it up like this.
That is a fair point. I could use it, but I am not interested in being traded for it, and I think we need our second ox.
How much
I
gold you got?
appreciate the time that you put into the shield, but I do not need it. But I think you should sell it to somebody else who can see its worth.
I suppose that's fair. If you all don't want to trade an oxen for it, I guess you probably don't. You look kind of like us. You probably don't have anything that we would need.
Drickle pulls out his bagpipes. Do you want to trade it for this?
You guys are so rude.
Hey, bagpipes are costly instruments in D&D.
But you're just
Are
carrying
they?
around.
Are they? Are they equivalent to all the hours they put into this shield? No.
I don't know. Are you insulting that bagpipe constructor?
Yes. Sounds the same.
Monster.
I know. I'm angelic. Thank you very much.
Well, how about this? The bagpipes, and you said the bagpipes and dice, but only if you win in a game of dice against us.
I mean, a game of chance is always fun every once in a while. I suppose we could do that. Then he's gonna open up the bag of dice and he's gonna empty it out on his other hand. What kind of dice would you like to use? 6-sided, 10-sided, 20-sided?
Let's use 20-sided. I don't think I've played with a 20-sided. Let's use the 20-sided.
Yes, it is made of ivory. It's quite valuable. Not
Teeth?
too
Is it made of
valuable.
teeth?
Eh?
Ivory? Is that teeth? Is it made of teeth?
Well, technically, yes. It was from the tusk of an elephant.
Oh, did you kill the elephant?
No, I did not.
Oh, it's almost like you looted the body, but didn't kill it. Okay.
I didn't loot it either. Actually, I bought it from someone.
Oh, okay.
Semantics.
Yes, so they looted a body that they did not kill, and then I guess by proxy reaped the benefits or the reward. I don't know. Would you like to play dice?
You say you
Yes.
raped the benefits? That's
Raped.
really weird.
Reaped.
I really do need to clean out my ears for this stream. Alright, we will do it 3 times. So best out of 3, whoever has the highest number wins.
Okay. Would you like to roll first?
Yes, with this shiny ivory dice.
And then he hands it over.
Woo!
It seems I got a 8.
All right. I will give it a go then. And he's gonna give it a little shake in his hands and give it a cast.
Bummer.
A 5.
That's less
First
than
point
8!
is to you. I rolled less than you.
Yes! Awesome! Excellent! You want to go first this time?
No. Actually, I'll let you go first.
Alright, that way I will win first again.
Potentially, yes.
I got half of 8.
Oh. Let's see if
Watch you
Lady
roll
Luck
it
is
down
with
now.
me.
Thanks, baby.
He's gonna give it another shake. He's gonna blow into his hands a little bit. A little. And then he's gonna...
Is that
Toss
the
the dice.
trick? I need to blow into my hands. I'll try that next time.
Not necessarily. It's what you would do if you're trying to wish for good luck. I was taught that by my father. But here we go. Ah!
It worked for you, not for me. You first?
No, you can go ahead.
Hey, it's a question mark. Woo!
A 20.
Oh, goodness.
It worked this time.
Can I
It
guidance
worked for
this?
you as well, my friend. How would that work exactly, using guidance for the dice roll?
So I will say you can use guidance, but, like, it will tie it at 20, like, it won't go beyond 20, it would just tie it at 20.
Okay, that's fine. Would they notice, though? Because, I mean, he's casting a spell. That depends on, I guess, how stealthily he's trying to cast that spell.
Right, so I think it would be a perception compared to, I guess, how
So
stealthy you are.
say what Drickle does is he like goes up with his like little arms, like patting Oberos on the shoulders, then leaves his big ones behind their back to cast guidance. Sleight of hand or stealth?
Do stealth for me. Okay, just barely, but you did roll better than they did with their perception. So they are all just kind of focused in on the game that's happening, and they're not really paying any attention to anyone else. And they don't notice.
Good luck.
11. I got 9 more than you. 9 more than you. I think I won. Best out of 3, I won.
You have, yes.
So I get the dice and I get the bagpipes and you get the shield. I won.
Yeah. That's how it works, exactly.
Yes. Congratulations, friend.
Okay, roll me deception.
That was not the agreement that you all agreed to. You are not going to swindle these goblins.
Do I have advantage?
Is
Well,
Xanthia...
Oberos, what's your deception? I have a +3.
Xanthia 100% said that out loud.
Okay, so it's disadvantage on the roll because she...
Would it be
said
straight
that.
then, since we were both?
Yeah.
My
it'd be straight.
deception is only at +3 right now.
So either one of us then.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a chance. So I'm rolling with disadvantage though?
Just roll it straight.
Oh, okay.
While they're playing their game and dealing this out, did they leave their like bags or anything out and about?
So it's kind of like one of those schoolyard game situations where like everyone's just kind of huddled together and stuff, and like they have their bags like on their person, or the one person who is playing the dice, the one goblin that's playing, like their stuff is safely with somebody else's. As you say, yep, that's how it goes, the goblin's like, no, wait a minute. No, that's not right.
Yeah,
Remember,
even then, my
it's-
understanding of it was really weird. I thought you were gonna trade it if we won, but I was confused on your wording.
Yeah, I confused myself. I was going to trade if you all won, and if we lost, but we won. I just got excited. But, I do...
Next time.
Yeah, maybe next time if we see each other and we have another shield, maybe then we can cut you a better deal. Goblin gotta eat.
Hopefully we have better things for you by then.
Do they have any
Yeah.
little bits and bobs on their stuff? Just kind of dangling. They're goblins. I'm kind of assuming they would.
Yeah, you can see some trinkets that are dangling off of their bags.
Rooney's like with no boundaries at all, just over there like touching and playing with them.
What is that one doing?
Oh, that's just Rooney.
He's just playing. He's not going to take your stuff. Don't worry. Rooney,
He
that's
probably
rude.
saw something shiny amongst your collection.
Ah, we've got one of those. Shiny things distracts.
Very
Cynthia
much so.
literally goes up and like pulls him up, like, Rooney, that's rude.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay.
You
we don't mind.
You asked
Hi,
permission
Rooney.
first.
Hi, Rooney.
Hi.
Rooney, right? Hi, Rooney. We don't mind. We're friendly. Friendly goblins. Not mean goblins. Friendly goblins.
You know, actually, now that you mentioned that, for our own benefit, do you know of any unfriendly goblin tribes that are close by or within the area, perhaps? So we can avoid them.
Well, what exactly do you mean by unfriendly? Like, do they bully us? Or whatever word the goblin would say for bully, because I'm sure it's not bully.
And unfriendly as in they attack whoever is not a goblin. Without discrimination.
Oh, we don't do that. No, not us.
No, not you. I'm asking if you happen to know of any unfriendly goblin tribes around the area. Not you or your tribe.
You want us to tell on our goblin friends to you?
Yes? And he
Charisma?
sounds confused. Yes. So what I just do? Persuasion? Or just straight
Yeah.
charisma?
Persuasion is fine.
Gotcha. Man, these rolls are not good.
Foundry, because I was playing a lot in Foundry earlier, and I feel like everything I was rolling was like 10 or less on every single thing.
I swear to God, it's always like one side rolls good, the DM either rolls good all night, or the players do, or it's vice versa. It's like never like hit for hit on Foundry, I swear.
Well, we won't tell you about every goblin that we know of, but there's one group you should watch out for.
Do you know the name of their tribe, or do they have anything that they wear that is particular to them, maybe?
The Kragmaw tribe.
Okay. I think that is. I appreciate.
They have sharp teeth.
All of them do. Do they do this intentionally? Like file them down to look more intimidating?
We don't have sharp teeth, and you see him kind of like smiling and pointing. So we don't know, but they have sharp teeth. And it's not just goblins, bugbears, and others as well. Oh my!
Goodness. Okay. Well, we know what to avoid then, friends. Look out for any goblins with sharp teeth. These ones, of course, their teeth are not sharp, so what harm are they? They're friends, right?
And we're
I
cute.
don't know. I don't know if I would ever get that close to a goblin to see their teeth before I would know if they're mean or not.
I mean, if I were a goblin and I was trying to intimidate you, I would show you my teeth before I ran at you.
See, we're cute.
And they are cute, yes. See?
And we color our hair.
And they color their
Berries.
hair, yes.
We use berries. You should get berries and put in your hair.
I would first need to grow hair. I unfortunately do not have it.
And Driggle's kind of like nodding along with that, and he's just like,
That is
Hair.
unfortunate.
Okay.
Xanthia's like, I don't need berries. She's got the pink in her hair.
Ooh, the pink. We like the pink.
It's pretty nice.
Well, we need to go catch... Well, we need to go harvest dragons.
I think you guys could take on a dragon. I think you're just playing with us that you don't take them down.
You think we could?
I don't think you should try if you don't think you can. I think you're just joshing us. I think you definitely take down dragons.
"Look, you're terrible. Like you're calling us bad, but you're like egging them on to go fight a dragon.
Oh,
Gonna get
she
murdered."
just said don't go if you don't feel comfortable. She says she's thinking that they actually do fight the dragons, and they're just pretending they don't because they don't want to seem aggressive and mean.
Only the small ones.
They're all the small ones.
Is that the name of their group? Is the small ones?
But if we harvest because we could only fight the small ones, and the small ones, they're like, well, don't tell them we said this, but they're like a lizard, and they're just they're too small. It would take us a long time to make the shield that we showed you.
That's true. That's true. It's a very nice shield, though. That's a lot of really nice work.
Ah, thank you.
Do you think they're referring to dragon weblings, like their offspring, or something else?
I've never seen a dragon before, so I don't know.
I've only ever seen drawings of them myself, personally.
No, we wouldn't kill the baby dragons. Their scales aren't as hard. They're not as hard. We need hard scales.
That and their babies. Don't kill babies.
Yeah, and we have a heart. We're not like the other goblins. We don't have the teeth. We have heart.
You know,
can't.
Well, not the pointy teeth. Our teeth aren't as pointy. See? They're not pointy.
Which means they are more prone to being friendly, of course. There is a direct correlation between teeth and...
Yeah, we've got nice smiles.
Unfriendliness?
Yes.
Did you drink a lot of milk? Strong bones and teeth. Drinking a lot of milk. Sorry. Okay, it wasn't as funny as I thought it was.
As you say that and they are smiling ear to ear, you realize they're missing a lot of their teeth. They're not sharp, but they're not there either.
I'm gonna gum you.
Cool.
They got enough to eat what they need to eat, and that's about it.
Yeah. I don't think I like that one.
What's gumya? Does it taste good?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, I guess we should continue, but it was so nice meeting you all. Maybe we will meet again.
Hope we do.
Perhaps, yes, if...
And you said
If
we
the
need to go
gods
this way. And they're like holding the map and pointing to where you all had said that there was buckets of blood.
Yep, right over there.
6 hours.
Something about that. Somewhere around there.
You've
Yeah,
got
poor
We
shorter
have to
legs.
move really fast.
if you are going to go that way, I would suggest keeping an eye out for any footprints that look like they may have been from a large chicken.
I think you told them about it.
footprints.
Yes. Very chicken-esque. And that is an important distinction. Very chicken-esque.
Alright, we've got it. We can do this.
Good. Perfect.
We found a handful of goblin statues on our way back.
They're gonna turn us into a statue. Like they're gonna make one.
No,
put us in the town
out of
square.
character. That was out of character.
There is no out of character when you're on. And with that, if there is nothing else, the goblin group is going to continue heading in the direction that you all just came from.
Bye.
Bye, friends. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And when they get out of sight, Xanthia's like, I can't believe you guys tried to just swindle those poor little goblins
What are you talking
of
about?
their shield.
These bagpipes are worth a lot of money.
Do you know how many hours they would have put into that shield? That's a lot of scales.
I mean,
How many hours was put into the bagpipe?
Did you put
And
the
the
hours
dice.
into the bagpipe?
and
No.
the dice. Let's not
Okay,
forget
then.
about the dice. Those were valuable, at least.
Not a
And
fair
now they
trade.
have them. They have them. I do not. They still have their shield. We've lost. They've won. I do not see what the issue is.
Oh, you tried to swindle them. That's the issue.
Tried and failed.
They swindled themselves.
Almost swindled themselves.
Would you feel the same way if someone did that to Rooney?
You do it to Rudy.
I do not swindle Rooney ever. I am mean to Rooney sometimes, but I do not swindle him. He knows exactly what he's getting into.
So you say we haven't seen you do it yet. Maybe we will.
Swindle Rooney? I'm the one trying to teach him how to live right in the world.
Rooney, did
Did
you
you-
get anything from our friends?
Rooney is certainly living in the world. Yes, he is
They
enjoying the company of the oxen and the goblins.
they were friends.
Yes.
They were not enemies.
Oh,
No.
Colleagues at best.
I got something from my friends.
And what would that be?
Did you get
This
a?
is holy
a bunch
cow
of grass for the cows.
and moody poops.
Right.
You see a ruddy cow?
This is holy cow and moody poops.
Names.
Alrighty. So, you did not try taking anything
Is-
from them?
No,
Is that with an S or a Z, by the way?
the
That's definitely a Z.
And because it's Rooney, Holy probably has 2 L's. So it's like Holly. It's actually Holly Cow.
there's like 4 O's and moody.
And a W.
Moody.
Alright, is the group continuing forward towards Phandelver?
Yes.
Rooney gonna run away with the goblins?
Rooney's looking to Xanthia for uppies onto the ox.
He aids you in getting up on the ox.
Right, Rooney gets up onto the ox. The group is ready to continue forward then. Anything anyone else needs to do?
Nothing in particular.
Nah.
Alright, so you all continue ahead on to the high road. And as the sun is beginning to set, you notice that one of the 2 oxen is beginning to develop a limp.
Is it Holy
And-
Cow or Moody Poops? Which one is it, Charlie?
Well, Drickle loads up his crossbow.
So,
Oh,
okay,
no.
okay.
Oh my fucking god!
I
That
was
got
not
dark really
following
quick.
what Rooney was talking about, and now I just got it. I feel kind of dumb. Those are the names of the oxen. I got it. It is holy cat. Well, Rooney, which one are you riding on?
Rooney is riding on Moody Poops.
Moody Poops. So as the oxen are continuing and the Moody Poops develops a limp as it is walking, go ahead and make for me either a strength or a dexterity saving throw. I will let you decide.
That saving throw.
Yes.
Do I notice the cow starting to limp?
Amazing.
Well, Rooney doesn't. Well, so like as this happens,
Nice.
you do notice, but like as soon as you do, I mean it's as soon as Rooney is falling off. Roll me a D4, Rooney.
A D4.
Yes.
Alright.
If there's somebody who is walking near the oxen and you think you would try to catch Rooney before he falls, you can try.
What do you want me to roll?
Oh no.
That'd be dexterity saving throw. Make me some acrobatics or strength, whatever you feel you would be character would use. Okay. So Renee begins to fall off of the oxen, but Xanthia quickly sees what is happening as he's like sliding down the side of the oxen, and you kind of like scoop him up, and he does not hit the ground. But you all do notice that the Booty Poops does have a limp as it continues walking, but is walking pretty
Can I healing word?
poorly. Yeah, so you take a look at that and you realize that you can do healing word on the oxen, but this isn't going to, like, that is a temporary fix and it's not going to be enough. It needs to have its shoe replaced.
Oh no.
As Xanthia catches Rooney. At least this time you didn't knock me to the ground. And she just kind of like, only I get to push you off of the oxen.
What is going on exactly? It's, the beast has slowed down considerably. It's on the floor. Has anyone checked its feet yet?
Well, I literally just picked Rooney up from falling, so the foot of the ox has not been my priority.
What about,
Have you checked the foot yet?
Well,
What?
isn't Drickle like currently like messing with said foot with healing word and whatnot?
No, I just saw it limping and used the spell. Drickle isn't aware of like horseshoes on equestrian animals. He's like a nomadic tribe
Neither is
person,
Rooney.
like from the woods. So like smashing iron into an animal's foot. It's like what?
Okay, well, Oboros is gonna try to give it a quick check.
Okay. You can decide which one you want to do. You can either do survival, you can also do a medicine check on it.
I'm gonna do survival since that's probably my best chance to actually get a decent roll.
And
Okay.
I'll cast guidance on him while he does that.
Who was that just spoke? Was that Ricky?
Yeah. Yeah, I got guidance in before Drickle did.
Alright, sorry about that. I just got.
Oh, you're okay. Damn. You are not. You are not doing it with the roll. So you go to look at the hoof of the oxen, and you see it like there's some soil in the hoof of it. And you think maybe that might just be it, and you kind of scrape some of it out. But aside from that, you're not really too sure what the next step should be.
Well, aside from like poking and prodding at it and doing the whole like scraping some of the dirt off of the edges of the hoof, I look up towards the group, and could I get a second opinion from someone? I'm not exactly sure what to be looking for, to be honest with you. I've cleared away dirt, but I'm not seeing anything too obvious just yet.
I'll take a look. Same.
Good
2
idea.
checks.
Cast guidance.
Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna make a medicine check.
Okay.
I don't know why that just did that. I didn't select it with advantage.
Well, the good news is 14 was your first one anyway, so it'd still be that 18. Okay, so as you come over and you're taking a look and you see Boros has cleared out some of the extra soil that seemed to be trapped, you do notice that the shoe of the ox needs to be replaced by a blacksmith, and you can tell the ox probably before Drickle had done some healing word was probably in quite a bit of pain, and that's just going to be a temporary fix that you all will have to keep on doing until the shoe is repaired to keep the oxen from being in pain.
How far out are we from our destination?
Oh, you all are still a little ways away from Phandelver. And by a lot. So as you all are standing there with the oxen, you've kind of realized the area that you're in seems to be more traveled compared to other parts of the journey, and looking around, you see what looks to be a watchtower looming ahead. And you can also see a pretty long log wall that's up ahead as well, and some smoke rising in the distance.
A question. Do you think some of us should stay here with the cart while the rest of us go to check on this tower, perhaps?
But we should probably just all go there.
And leave our cart completely unattended with
Why would we
one
leave the cart
oxen?
here?
Well, we can't exactly move it with one ox down.
It's fine for now. I'll just keep pumping it full of health.
Yeah, he can make it a ways still.
We can give it a shot, yes, but we shall see, I suppose.
If it's close enough for us to see, we should be able to get there by nightfall.
I will keep my fingers crossed.
If not, well, you hear Trickle load up the crossbow.
Let us hope it does not come to that.
I was kidding, by the way.
You all are just trying to kill everything.
No. I'm just do the this is the horse joke.
Gallows humor.
Alright, so is the group continuing ahead?
Yeah, but how long do you think we are away from wherever that tower and wall are?
Well, since you have temporarily fixed the oxen and stuff, you really probably are 25 minutes or so away.
Oh, perfect.
Not too far.
I'm sure they've got moody poops doctors there.
Yeah, Rooney, how is Rooney feeling knowing that the one that you were riding on is now injured?
If Rooney knows that it is injured, Rooney is definitely swapping over to the other one.
You want to
Kinda
break
like-
that one too, Rooney? Maybe you should start walking. And then she'll push you off the other one.
I got little legs.
I mean, can't you sit in the cart?
I suppose. And he'll get down and kind of slump all sad in the cart.
All right. The group continues onward, and as you all approach the village that is ahead, you can see that there are some small, humble cottages. You can see as you're closing that distance that you make out a blacksmith's forge, and realize that is definitely probably where you want to head to help Moody Poop. And
It's Moody Poops.
Moody Poops. As you are coming in, there are crops on the eastern side. It's really like a small, quaint town, but like a lot of farming and things happening. You can see a general store. There's a smithy as well. And you do notice though that the town seems to be lacking a tavern or like an inn as you are coming in to town, and the smoke that you had seen off in the distance, well, you realize like why you had seen it from so far away, and it looked to be quite a bit of smoke. There used to be an inn, and you see the sign for it still, but it has been burned to the ground and it's still smoking a bit. There's some villagers who are out and about working on putting out the rest of it. They have buckets of water as the group approaches, and they see you all approaching, and they stop you and say, is there something, you seem new here, is there something that we could do for you?
Yes, actually. We were looking to get the hoof of one of our oxen looked at. We believe that there may be something wrong with the horseshoe, and we would like to see a smithy to get it replaced.
You're putting horseshoes on your oxen. That's probably what's wrong.
Well, ox shoes then. They're
Yeah, you want to head to Noble Forge. It's straight ahead over there. Ferris, Striker, he would be able to help you.
We thank you for that. But more pressing matters. What happened to that building?
Well, you being
Dragon?
a town... dragon? No. Oh, thank the Lord. No dragon here. You know, there's been a lot happening with the high road lately. A lot of people coming in and causing problems, and I reckon that is what happened here. I know that people have been turning up missing and whatnot, and, well, we came out the other morning. This was 2 days ago. You should have seen it before. It was really high flames and everything, and 2 nights ago we came out when the fire first happened. Didn't think we were going to be able to put it out before any of the other roofs were to catch, but thankfully we did. As a village, we came together and we got it out before anything else caught too badly. And looking around, you can see some of the roofs do have some small burnt parts to it, but the only thing that was burnt to the ground was the dewdrop inn.
Do you, by any chance, was there a group of individuals that came by before us that potentially might have been the cause of this? Does anyone recall anything from the day that it happened?
There wasn't anything too out of the ordinary, but it's so hard to tell with how many people are passing through, and you can never tell who's good from who's bad. Everyone looks about the same. You can't tell if they're adventurers or troublemakers or in between or what the case might be.
I see. But my condolences for what you and your people have lost. Someone's hard work has gone completely to waste with that building. I'm sorry.
We appreciate that. We will rebuild and hopefully not have this happen again. Until now, we just have to make sure there's no chance of any other flames starting in any other building. You know, with winds picking up and things, we never can be too careful.
Very true. I suppose we will let you get back to it. Thank you for the information regarding the smithy as well. I appreciate that.
Of course. Alright, are you all continuing to the smithy?
Yes.
Yeah.
No one's gonna help them put out the fire? Wow.
Oh, well,
I thought you said it was out.
Well, they're still dumping water onto it to make sure it's like super out, so no sparks happen.
I mean, I don't have any water spells, unfortunately.
As long as they have buckets and a well, if any of you are willing to assist, I'm going to join them. I figure he's right. We might as well try to put out whatever might be left before it spreads anywhere else.
Not with my -1 strength. I think Thok might want to help you out. He's that swole lion man.
Yeah,
Hey, Thok, come here!
Yes, I can carry buckets of water while you get the oxen fixed.
That's so nice of you.
So he's so athletic. Such a wholesome lion.
Gosh, what a man.
Right, he's probably still carrying that barrel of who knows what around.
Ooze.
It's
We
not
know
a
exactly
bar.
what it is.
You know that there's ooze in it?
We watched oozes come out of it.
Other ones.
Other ones. Alright, so you all, leaving Thok behind to put out the fire, you all continue towards the smithy, and as you approach, you notice that, in comparison to the other structures and even the, what you would assume to be the size of the inn, it feels as though the forge is pretty large compared to average forges along the high road and in small villages, and there's even a stable as well, and you can hear the sound of clanging metal coming from within. As you all enter, you can see a muscular man who has a full dark beard, and he's standing there hammering on something, and he sees the group, whoever it is that's going in, if it's all of you or some of you. He pauses for a second and says, it'll be a minute while I finish this up here, and he kind of gestures towards a young woman and teenage boy that is there, and it looks like he is working on a project for them, and he just kind of motions for you all to hang tight for a minute while he finishes up.
Okay. Well, yeah, Boros is just gonna stand aside for the time being while he waits for the guy to finish and stuff. He doesn't want to try to interrupt him.
Yeah, so he takes a minute, finishes up whatever he was working on, and he comes over towards the group and says, Ferris here. How can I be of service?
We are looking to get an oxen reshoed.
Yes, assuming that the oxen isn't in too bad of shape, it'll be 5 copper.
Here's a gold.
I think I can give change to this. 1 second.
Smeagol just like waves his hands. It's okay.
Ah, thank you kindly. Yes, I can definitely. Which oxen is it out front here? I can take a look.
Moody Poops. And Rooney would point.
Moody Poops. Is it Poops moodier compared to the other oxen?
What they said their name was. Moody Poops.
We
Okay.
didn't have a hand in naming them.
Okay, fair enough. Moody Poops here. Yep, let me take a look. You see him walk over and kind of sizing up the shoe of the oxen. Yep, can do this, no problem. And he goes back inside to begin to work on forging the shoe for the oxen. As he is doing that, though, a young woman bursts through the door and is clearly distraught. And she runs over to the blacksmith and is gesturing towards you all. And you see Ferris shake his head, kind of growl a little bit, and is muttering and says, well, we don't have any riches to offer. She's certain to already be killed. And the woman is arguing with him, and still kind of pointing and motioning towards you all.
Boros is gonna step up and, what, is there something wrong with us? Or are you trying to ask for our attention or something? Why are you pointing at us like this?
Oh, Sock must be doing something silly.
I hope he didn't break anything. We told him to haul
Oh,
water.
no. And she's like clearly, just like overwhelmed. And she's like, no, this is nothing to do with you. Well, not directly. Maybe it could. I'm not sure. You see, our daughter, and she motions towards Ferris. Our daughter, she vanished and was taken by a group of goblins about 12 hours ago. She's only 7, and we need somebody to find her. And you look like adventurers. At least compared to other people who said they were adventurers that have come through, and we need someone to bring Remy back. Even if she dead or alive, either way, we need Remy to come back. Ferris is shaking his head. We don't have anything we can give, unfortunately, and it's been 12 hours. You don't need to involve yourselves.
Well, hold. As they hear in their heads, hold on. Do you know if the goblins had sharp teeth?
You see them kind of scratching, like, kind of thinking, and you're like, honestly, we're not sure if they're Cragmaw goblins or not. This happened while we were working on putting out some of the fire that was happening, early this morning when the flames reignited, and we were helping over there, and so we weren't here with her, and when we came back, Remy was gone.
Did anybody see what the goblins looked like at all? Maybe.
Like I said, it was dark. It was, early morning, late night, however you want to describe it. And it was, no one, was paying attention to anything because we didn't think there was a problem, but we knew there was a problem with the fires happening, and we rushed out to help when we saw some flames happening in some other homesteads, and we were trying to help put those out, and we did. But like I said, when we came back, Remy wasn't to be seen. But
Did we confuse
goblins around?
Did we confuse a really ugly kid with a goblin just recently? Because there was one female goblin.
No, that is completely unconnected.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I forgot to mute.
That was a good catch, though.
Hmm?
Oh my god.
I
Well,
am not that
Oh,
creative.
we're the bad guy.
You're the problem, it's you.
Forget about any sort of anything that you could give us. It is a missing child. The least that we could do, I think, is help. You know. Do you
Really,
happen to know
we
what?
would appreciate it so much. And the commander of the watchtower is offering a bounty on the goblins and might be able to provide you a significant reward if you were able to bring back proof of the goblin's demise. I'd really appreciate if we just know what has happened to Remy.
Or maybe one thing you can do. To feed our oxen.
Barris speaks up at this point. Goes without saying, I will take care of the oxen and the shoe for you. Here, you can even have the gold back, and he kind of puts it on his counter that he has. We will take care of the oxen for you and watch over your belongings.
The gold's for the metal. That's yours.
Well, thank you for that. It is appreciated.
Well, friends, I suppose we have our work cut out for us. To you though, Miss. Do you remember what direction they may have come from? Do you happen to know the last time you've seen any goblins?
I know that over at the watchtower, Thorn would be someone who would be really helpful to you all and has been tracking the goblins and trying to find them. He didn't see any sign of Remy, but he would have more information than I do. She begins to cry.
Oboros just kind of cringes away from the crying. He doesn't really know what the fuck to do with that, so he kind of just he looks to Xanthia and kind of gestures to the crying child. Could you give her a hug? Maybe. I do not feel comfortable doing it myself.
Why? Because I'm a woman?
Or because I am a large and threatening-looking man, and I don't think that would be very comforting.
Rooney, you want to give her a hug?
Or Rooney, yes. Rooney is child-sized. Oh, no offense.
You say a lot
Rooney
of things,
would-
so you're trying not to be offensive.
Rooney would gladly give a hug.
Oh, wholesome Rooney.
Rooney is so wholesome.
Hops off the cart.
No, thank you for that. That's so nice, little man.
Little man. That's what Xanthia's going to start calling him.
You know, if your daughter's lost, she'll probably just fall in the woods somewhere. That's typically what happens when you get lost.
All?
Yeah, you
Rooney.
fall, like from
Rooney.
up there.
Rooney, not everybody gets lost in the Feywild.
Well, I don't think she's lost. She's been taken. It's not that she's lost. She's been taken.
Right. And I believe it is time we find this Thorn person to get what information we can from him so we can find your daughter.
Yes, I agree. I think Thorn is the best bet for you all to get as much information as you can. Her name is Remy, and she's really sweet.
What does your Remy look like? Just to give us the best possible chance of finding her or identifying her, at least.
Brown hair, shaggy. Really
What
big
color are her
eyes. Brown as well.
Do you remember what she was wearing when she was taken? Or the date of the incident?
She would have been in her nightie. It was nighttime when this all happened.
Right. Well, let us make the most of the time that we have then. And then Oboros is gonna start like shuffling away and making his way towards the watchtower.
Okay. So the group begins to head towards the watchtower. 1 second. As you're approaching, you can see the watchtower has been built upon high ground, and this ancient stone tower, it's looks to be 6 stories tall, and it has a commanding view of the countryside. You imagine that if you were to be up at the top, that you would be able to see a pretty phenomenal view of all the mountains that are along the coast, and probably even out into seeing some of the sea as well. As you approach, you see the main gate is standing open. And you can see that there are 2 guards that look to be on lookout. One is patrolling and going like along the interior of the wall, and the other is scanning the horizon from atop of the tower.
Okay. Am I gonna be stopped by anyone if I try to like just walk right into the tower?
I'm
Like, is there
not
anyone,
sure.
like... Okay. Well, I'm gonna attempt to go into the tower and climb up the ladder or go up the stairs if there are stairs to get to the top.
Okay. As you go in, so like to get to where the tower it is behind like that wall that's being patrolled. So as you walk through that open gate, you do see the guard that is patrolling looks at you and stops as you are coming in, and halt there. Is there something that I can help you with, sir?
Oh, yes. My compatriots and I are looking for Watchman Thorn. We're here to assist with the missing child, and would like whatever information you may have.
Yeah. So as you're speaking, the guard is kind of looking at you and looking at the group. What is everybody else in the group doing at this point?
Staring at the guard.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
more
just
or
seeing
less.
if anyone's
Just kinda
grabbing
standing
onto
by.
things. You all get trigger happy, so I'm seeing if anyone is trigger happy.
Your goblins are still alive.
Because they were so cute.
Hopefully the cockatrice also find them cute.
I was going to show you all the cute troll that you didn't kill also, but apparently all my images, because I tried cleaning things up, have disappeared. That's fun. Okay. So, yep, if you all are just standing and no one looks like you are going to reach for a weapon, the guard is, pretty, kind of laid back with the group, as you mentioned Thorn by name, and motions towards the center of the yard, and there you can see, that the guards are constructing what looks to be like a coffin at the moment. You can smell, as the wind carries it, the freshly cut wood, and there's some smoke that's filling the air as well, and the sound of hammers and saws are echoing throughout the courtyard. And you see some guards are also digging as well, and everyone's just kind of in this like really quiet like work trance as they are getting done what needs to. And there are several chickens that are wandering about the yard, pecking at the dirt, occasionally clucking at the workers. The chickens are small, brown. Their feathers being ruffled by the gentle breeze that's happening in the courtyard. And even though the chickens are there, the mood in the yard is just decidedly, like, somber and silent. Everyone looks grim and determined as they are going about the task that they have. And ever so often, they pause and they look up at what they were doing and lost in thought. But you do see he motions towards Thorn, and you see them over there, and this is Thorn for you all.
Mr. Thorn.
They don't want to go by Mr. or anything like that, just Thorn.
Ah, okay.
They're hot though. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, Oboros is gonna go ahead
You're
and approach the group in an attempt to get Thorn's attention.
Does anyone need us besides who just stepped away to take a quick break? Because we can, if we're feeling like we need a 5-minute break.
I'm alright.
Good with whatever.
I could do a 5-minute break.
Okay.
I guess.
All right, we can do a quick. Yeah, let's do a quick 5-minute break, and then we will come back. Alright, welcome back everybody. Thank you if you're tuning in on the stream for watching, and we're going to continue with our lost mine of Phandelver for this evening. So right now we left off with heading to the watchtower to see any information that they can give regarding the why can't I think of what his job is?
Watchman Thorn.
Well, no, I was trying to think of. I cannot think. The smithy. The smithy and his wife and their daughter Remy, who has gone missing. So as you are there, you've been pointed towards Thorn. How does the group wish to proceed?
Okay. Oboros will step up. He'll try to wave at Thorn in order to flag them down and hopefully get their attention.
Yeah, as you are waving, it definitely, especially with the somber mood that is happening, it definitely gets the attention. Thorn swiftly comes over and is kind of very hushed and was like, sorry, I don't want to be rude, but if we could just maybe not make such a fuss right now. We've got a lot that's going on currently.
Right. And I do not wish to interrupt it for too long. We offered to help with the situation regarding the missing child and the goblins, and we'd like to know what information you might be able to give us for our search.
Yes, so I suppose you spoke to Theris and you have a little bit of information.
We do, yes.
Yeah, it's just not a good situation that has happened. So once we learned about the kidnapping, we pursued the raiders and we overtook them near a pond about 5 miles or so to the east. But while we were there, we were ambushed by a dozen goblins who were led by a hobgoblin that was riding a warg. We were able to kill the warg and 3 goblins, but as you can see, and kind of gesturing towards the center of the courtyard where the men are working on building the coffin, as you can see, we lost one of our own men in the fight, so we disengaged and we returned here to Evermist by dawn so that we could, well, you know how it is, so we could mourn what's happened.
I'm sorry for your loss. With that being said, though, to the east, about 5 miles, you said a pond, correct?
Correct, yes.
Right. Do you know anything more distinguishing about the pond itself, or where they might have jumped out at you from? I'm assuming from the surrounding woods.
Yes, so the pond is pretty large and there's some thick bushes and shrubbery around it, so we had thought it was a smaller group when we went ahead, and, well, there were only just 2 of us that had gone up ahead because, well, orders and how they go. Pursuing Remy went against a violation of the orders that we had to maintain the post here, and so I didn't want to take too many men with, and, well, they just kind of got the jump on us because we didn't realize that there was quite the group that there was.
I see.
But you won't be able to miss the pond if you go due east. It'll be right there. No chance of missing it, especially with the moon that's coming out tonight. It'll be bright if you're wishing to go tonight.
I will confer with my group on this. I personally think that we should go sooner rather than later, but I will have to ask them. And Boros just kind of turns around towards the rest of the group and kind of, gestures at them to get their opinion on the matter.
I think they gravely underestimate our ability to miss things.
I suppose we'll have to try hard to not miss much, I guess.
How's Sock doing with that fire?
He seems to be kind of walking towards where you all are in the distance. You think it's him. I mean, you just see something kind of bobbing along where you all just came from.
Well, should we leave now or wait until nightfall?
We can leave now.
Yeah.
Get there sooner rather than later. Be on our way sooner.
The longer you all wait, the more time that has gone by since Remy was last seen, and you all can see that the sun is setting, and you feel a chill wind that foretells that autumn is ending and coming to winter, and the moon up ahead is almost full, and it is welcoming the darkness in the east. You also, if you head now, you should be able to follow our tracks. They should be pretty obvious and easy to follow by the sunlight and the moonlight.
Right, yes. Let us all move with due haste. I personally hope the child is fine, but we won't know until we see for ourselves.
I would recommend that you all travel light. If there's anything that you can leave behind, we would be happy to keep watch for it here, but it'll make it easier to move, especially through the thorn bushes and things that lie beyond the pond.
Right, yes. I suppose the barrel we brought with us should stay, along with the cart that we were hauling. I don't think that barrel would be of much use to us right now.
You all left the cart and oxen back with the blacksmith.
Correct, yes.
Yep. Yeah, I have everything that I need.
Got everything I need.
Yeah, I got my axe.
Trickle's good to go.
And I have everything I need. Let us make tracks.
Okay. Yeah, so the group, you begin to head out, and you do see the tracks that are leading from Evermist are pretty obvious and really straightforward for following. The farmland that you see gradually begins to give way to meadowland as you near the Neverwinter forest, getting closer into that forest. And as you continue, you do come to the pond, and you see it, and you can see it. It is pretty obvious, can't miss it as you get there.
Boris is gonna try to be extra vigilant. He's looking along the edges of the pond for anything that might be, potentially watching them, if he could spot anything at all. So
Okay.
I guess I will give it a good old roll.
Give it a good old roll.
Wow, my first
There you
good
go.
roll of the day.
Whoa, there you go.
I'm knocking on wood.
as we get close to the end, we finally start rolling pretty good. As you take a look around the pond, you see the bodies of 2 goblins, and you can see the warg that is laying at the edge of the pond. Looking at them, you can see that they have been decapitated, and the heads are nowhere to be found.
I'm gonna.
It's good eats.
Jesus. What the fuck?
That's what the goblins took him for, apparently. The humans took the warg heads.
As you are looking around, you do kind of get the sense that the group is being followed.
I would recommend being on our guard. Call it a premonition, but I feel it as if we have eyes on us that are not our own. I'm gonna go ahead and try to check the bodies real quick to see if the goblins might have left anything behind.
Oh, did you kill the goblins though?
Nope. I am an opportunist.
Hypocrite.
Alright, so as you go to check the goblin body, you find in the pocket of one of the goblins a tiny silver bell that seems to be missing the inside part, so like it doesn't like actually ring.
It ring.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. Boris is just gonna pocket it for now. It's shiny, but there's no real significance to it other than that. He just kind of likes how it looks. But other than that, he doesn't. What?
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Some of these are not relevant at all. In the pocket of the other one, you find an old chess piece that appears to be made from glass.
Chess piece. Okay. I'm gonna just leave that one behind.
You're gonna
Wait,
give it to
is
Rooney?
it- Oh, you know what? Yeah. It's shiny enough, so he kind of just like offers it to Rooney. Is it like a pawn, a knight, a bishop, or is it too old to tell?
Looking at it, based on the shape, the top bit of it is kind of missing, so you're not sure if it was the queen or, I do not know chess pieces, the one that moves diagonal. I feel it looks like either one of those.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah.
It's been a while since I've played chess.
I think that's the bishop that you're referring to, but I'm not too sure myself.
I don't think it's the...
Diagonally?
Yeah, it's the bishop.
Is it the bishop?
Yeah, it's a bishop.
Yeah.
And the rook is the one that goes straight.
It looks like a little castle tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boris is kind of gonna hold it up into the light a little bit if there is any light, and he's just gonna offer it to Rooney.
Ooh, thank
The
you.
moonlight catches it, and as you do, you kind of see, as the moonlight hits it, some like pretty like blue light kind of dancing from it, reflecting off.
Okay. Keep that one safe, Rooney. It is aesthetically pleasing.
This is true. He'd take it and he'll kind of like flip it around in his hand and then tuck it away.
But yeah.
I was just saying thank you. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. anything else near the pond that the group would like to do?
Are there any like rocky outcroppings by the pond itself? Like, I don't know, like anything that might look like it could potentially be like a cave of some kind. It's not like when I think of like a big pond, I kind of think like at the edge of it there might be like a giant like hill or like a big pile of rocks or some shit or something. I don't know.
As you are looking around, you don't see anything that seems to be like a cave. The pond itself seems kind of like, trying to think, I guess isolated from that. Like there's not any like outcrop of rocks or anything. Like there are trees surrounding it, and then those thick like briar bushes where it looks like this struggle happened, where the goblins had got the jump on Thorn and whoever had, the other guard that came with him.
Okay.
While this is going on, you said there was a warg corpse there, right?
Yes.
Rooney's gonna just kind of kneel down and kind of put a hand and just take a moment and then get up and get with the rest of the group as well afterward.
Yeah, so
He is
you
very
take a
sad.
moment.
Yeah, he's very sad as he returns to the group.
You mourning the loss of that thing?
I mean, it is a creature, is it not?
It is, but it played a part in harming of those guards, so I mean, I don't have much sympathy towards it.
Animals and person's life should only be taken if needed. There was no need for this.
I suppose we
There's
shall.
no use.
We'll agree to disagree. I don't want to start any arguments about this.
I think that's the deepest thing Rooney has said.
Rooney don't like hurting animals. That's his big no-no spot.
As you two are having this conversation, Xanthia would have came up behind Rooney and put her hand on his shoulder.
Well, let's hope we find the girl alive at least.
Right.
I'm sure we will.
I guess off the top of my head, the first thing I could potentially think of as like a next move would be to like home the edge of the woods, kind of close to the pond itself.
Or see if we can find any tracks.
Yeah, to see if we can
Yeah,
find
that
any
one.
more tracks, or see if we could find anything that might be watching us, or whatever. If
Alright, anyone who is looking for tracks, you can do survival. If anyone's kind of keeping a lookout, you can do a perception roll. Whatever you feel like your character would be doing. If you're doing something else, you can roll something else.
Trickle would just be looking out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch out as well.
Xanthia sees fucking nothing again. I need my +2 glasses.
I'm gonna go ahead and do survival for the footprints and stuff for tracks.
Are you doing survival?
No, I guess I might have found a berry bush and got distracted or something.
Try to dye your hair.
Okay, so we've got some
Your
good
head.
perceptions.
Can Thaw give Xanthia advantage?
Well, we have a good perception. You all need a survival that's a little bit higher.
Rooney.
yeah.
Go searching
Someone
for
needs some
tracks,
guidance.
Rooney.
I can do that too.
Rooney did a survival.
Oh, he did. My bad.
Yeah.
Never mind. I didn't notice. Shows him much eye. See, I'm like Xanthi. I can't fucking see nothing right now. Okay, don't judge me. I need my +2 glasses.
Rooney's not seeing much either.
Can you roll for fuck? Third char.
Let's see. Are you wanting with survival?
Let's see if he sees anything. He sees a question mark.
Plus a D4.
Oh well, can I show this to you all? I feel like there's a way I can, right?
Yeah,
If
you can.
right click, yeah.
Shazam!
Oh well, he
yeah,
saw.
there you go. He saw. So, Hawk has caught up to the group, and is looking around and kind of motions and says, there's some tracks over here, and it's to the northeast of the pond. You all have found some tracks that look to be, yeah, going northeast. I was gonna say something and then realized I was not ready for that yet. And then perception, let me see what that gave you all. As you are looking around, Drickle, you do notice, off in the distance, kind of tracking the group, is Thorn following behind you all.
How far away is he from me?
I would say he is probably, like, right on that edge of, like, 60 feet from the group.
Oh, he's close enough to.
Right, but he's trying to kind of take advantage of nightfall and stuff and hoping that people can't see.
But I'll look at him and I'll be like, "What are you following us for?" At least I'll think it to him.
That's probably gonna scare the shit out of him.
As you do that, have you spoken to him in your
Nope.
head? In his head
Nope.
before? Okay, so you do see him kind of startle a bit, looking around the bushes and things near you all, like near him and stuff, and he kind of then realizes what has happened, looking across at you, and kind of sighs and begins to approach the group. And I think that is a good place for us to call it for tonight. Just before we get into anything else. So we're at the pond getting ready to potentially follow the tracks to the northeast, and you all have spotted Thorn.
Who is gonna move us?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe he's like gonna Texas Chainsaw Massacre everyone. They.
Oh lord.
They don't firebolt him into a whole new level of hell.
Alright, awesome. Anything else from anybody before we work on saying farewell and signing off?
No?
Okay.
No.
Alright. If you are watching on the stream and you are not one of us watching, please be sure to hit the follow button if you haven't already, and be sure to tune in not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, to see what happens with our adventurers. Alright, have a good night.